This podcast is sponsored by CompareTheVet247.com, your AI-powered vet finder.
So what's next? I mean, apart from going on a huge menopause journey, which sounds horrific.
Yeah.
And you always sort of say, you know, good day, bad day, you know, when we chat and stuff like that. But from the outside looking in, I just see you.
Yeah.
From a bloke's point of view, it's really difficult to interpret. It's interesting, really. There's a small group of guys that I know, and none of us knew this were coming, this whole menopause thing.
Yeah.
And neither did you. Neither did you. Right. And it's probably one of the most frightening things that a bloke can go through that can't control.
Absolutely.
And you can't control it.
No.
And it's something that's not...
You can control it to a certain aspect, you know. Suppress your feelings, or, you know, but it's like a demon that has to be released.
Release the demon.
Yeah.
Do you drink then? Do you drink?
Not at home.
Not at
I
all?
will drink when I have a party at our house and
Yeah.
I can go through it.
And the drink doesn't... No effects, no side effect?
Yeah. You're depressed the next day.
The next day?
Yeah.
Really?
But I just think that's alcohol.
Tequila?
No, I don't do tequila.
No, you need to do tequila.
Oh, why?
Tequila, I'm going to go... Listen, here's a lesson.
I don't do shots.
Yeah, but you get flavoured tequila.
Just champagne.
Drink it. Well, I know that Prosecco bar girl. Tequila is the only alcohol that's not a depressant.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And I tried this theory. And it works.
I mean, like, I'm not full on depressed. I'm just, you don't come near me the day after.
It's just... I'm not depressed, just don't come near me.
Yeah.
What, because you feel unwell or...
No, because I feel angry.
So
Not
you're...
angry, like, I'm no patience. Let's say it like that.
No
I don't want
tolerance.
to make out that like I'm like this raging, you know, beast that's just controlling my husband.
In your box, James, immediately.
But, you know, I'll have no patience. But I think that happens when you get older as well. Your
Yeah.
patience do go.
So how do you manage that then? On that next day, what do you do? Like, stay in your dressing gown, stay out the way? James, look after the kids?
Oh, no, I don't stay in my dressing gown.
No?
No. I'll
What's-
stay in bed till about 12 maybe.
Bit of a lie-in.
Yeah.
Let him-
and there's
let
too,
him sort the
too
kids
much
out.
shit to do.
Yeah. Even on weekends and stuff?
Yeah. We go to the house and work on the house at the weekend.
Yes, because you got a new house,
Yeah.
which looks like a bit of a project, because you've obviously not got enough to do.
I know.
It's kind of joke. And I've just seen the picture of the house. It looks a bit like something out of Emmerdale Farm. I mean, it's not big, but you could land a small helicopter fleet in it. Snobbies. So that's a project, though, because the original house you had was a new build, right?
Yeah.
I guess you just walked into that pretty much.
So, yeah.
So is this the first project house you've had that's been a project?
No, our first house.
That was a project?
Yeah.
But was that back in the day when you didn't have big piles of cash and you were doing it all yourself with a sander?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So now you've got like teams of people
I mean,
in there.
even this second house. So the first house was like a little 3-bed semi-detached. The Bronx was behind
Bronx.
because it was a rugby field, and then
Yeah.
you know the rough estate. But you know, we I remember just there's a picture of me sat eating my tea
Yeah.
on a bottle crate because we were just decorating. I was pregnant because we just got married,
yeah.
bought this house.
Do you see that as good times?
Absolutely.
Simple
Do you know
times.
what? I said to James, and we both said it,
Yeah.
even though we are much better off now,
Yeah.
we'd still be happy in that house.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's exactly what he said.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's creepy as anything. You're so in tune, it's sickening.
I know. And sometimes I do feel guilty
Guilty.
that I've found such the perfect husband and relationship, and
Yeah.
people haven't found that.
And you feel guilt for that?
Oh,
Guilt's a strong word.
not guilt, but I feel sorry for people who haven't found that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not guilt. Yeah, because I want everyone to find that.
Why?
Because I just want everyone to be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy.
I'm going to have to
unless
make this,
they're murderers.
this podcast number like 7 and then his like 27. I can't put these two podcasts next to each other, right? Because he just said the same thing about being happiness. And you weren't even in the room. And what you should do is, no doubt you both listen to each other's podcasts.
Yeah.
It's just like I've done Mr. and Mrs. Old School in different rooms. And it's quite interesting that you're kind of feeding off your own happiness and the happiness of other people.
Mm.
Maybe that's why it works so well.
You should surround yourself with good people.
Well,
if you surround yourself with bad people, you'll end up being trash.
Is that why you just burn them in the car park?
Burn what?
Burn the bad ones in the car park. If you're not good for me and you're not positive and you don't bring something to the party, the door's there, use it.
Absolutely.
Because that's who you are, right? I mean, and he said, no, let's give you more training and
you
see
will
if we can
never
sort you
meet
out.
me, and you'll never see me, and I'll be like, oh yeah. I have always got a smile on my face, and I'm always happy, even though I want to
going through hell.
Yeah, but always, because honestly, it absolutely kills me when someone says, like for instance, I have a bowel disease, and I struggle with it.
Right.
But how I look at it is, do you know what? There's people who have this disease who's actually already died from it,
right,
or as a stomach bag. And I always think to myself,
I'm doing all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even though there's times where I've been screaming at night in pain and haven't gone to the toilet, like, oh my, I'm going too deep.
Go to the details of the no samples. It's not smell-o-vision.
Oh my God. I forget where I am.
It's fine.
But yeah, and I always think to myself, I'm so lucky that I'm not further down the,
Where do you see? Where does that appreciation of knowing how lucky you are? Where does that come from? Where in your life does appreciating that come from? Do you think that comes from the start of not having a great deal and living in the Bronx to start with?
I don't live in the Bronx.
That's what we said, near the Bronx, in the Bronx, whatever. But where does that appreciation come from?
I think it does.
Because you started.
Yeah, I had hand-me-down clothes. I remember how, I'm not saying that, it was really, really, we had a nice trip. Mum and Dad's still in that house now. It is nice. And, but I just remember seeing the girl, someone who said, oh yeah, you've got my top on. Because it was a helmet. I know. Yeah. But you know what? It made me stronger. And do you know what else made me stronger? I had racial abuse growing up. Yeah, I know. Your shocked face.
Well, I don't get that. What do you mean?
Well, of course, because my granddad is black.
Right.
My brother's half caste. And they always think that he was adopted. But it's not.
He was adopted, rather. Oh, yeah.
He wasn't, no. He's my brother.
Right.
But the colour has gone in him. And I've just got the bush.
Can we clarify the word bush with hair on your head, just for the purposes of the tape?
So I used to get called the N-word a lot.
You did?
Yes.
Because of the hair or the connection?
Because of the colour in our family. Yeah. Wesley always got called it as well. I mean, he was a year above me in school. So I know you're looking at me and there's no colour. So,
I know. Well,
yes.
This might be a stupid question, but I was going to say, did that bother you? But it sounds stupid because, of course, it bothers you. But because you're not seen as of colour or whatever terminology you're supposed to use now, did it bother you that much because of you or because of the family?
No, because it was a lot worse back in them days. I mean, I think about how my granddad got on, back in his day.
Yeah.
But it was still quite bad when I was growing up.
Right.
And I hated that word. I can't even say that word. I hate that word. And it digs deep.
Right.
So it made me a strong person because I defended myself.
So how long did that go on for? What sort of age were you? Quite young?
Do you know what? I think it was just junior school.
Okay.
I don't remember any of it being in high school.
And do you? I mean, and that obviously made you tougher. Mm-hmm. This is where badass started. Then.
Yeah.
This is the seeds of the badass.
Yeah.
So, but you don't see that now. You don't have that now. I assume it doesn't. It's not a.
From what, me now personally?
Yeah.
No, not in adulthood. I mean, no.
You'd knock them out, wouldn't you?
Oh,
to be fair.
absolutely.
You'd smash them with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Similar. Yeah.
I think that's because my mum is the same. She is a badass.
Right.
She got racial abuse because there is colour in my mum as well. So I think I am my mother's daughter.
Aren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. And these are all the things the pieces of the puzzle that have made you tough, for want of a better word.
Yeah.
Because most people been through these different stages that you've been through. If that was this day and age now, they'd be in counselling 24/7, wouldn't they? And they'd be in pieces. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's a better time now, or a better time when you grew up? Then, from a bringing up toughness, personal point of view.
Yeah, I think that kids are flaky now.
Flaky. Mm-hmm. Is this like Snowflake?
Like all of this.
Go on. Yeah,
come on. Because people are going to hate me.
They're not going to hate you. You've got an opinion, and at the end of the day, if you're saying that a lot of people are snowflakes now, then that's your opinion. You're completely entitled to it. You know.
Felicity, my little girl's a little snowflake.
So I feel at this point you've made a snowflake.
Well, she's not completely, but if I don't, if I keep letting her, she's beautiful. She's just like got this big bushy curly blonde hair. She's just like a little princess. But I don't. I could be a lot, But
do you think you overcompensate with Felicity because you were because you had a tough upbringing?
Oh no, I thought you was on about because she's a girl.
Oh, I don't think you differentiate between them at all. To be fair, but do you overcome?
More tougher on Seb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Boy. And you know what? You can tell that he's been brought up to respect, and everyone always goes on about how well-mannered he is and how respectful he is and all this lot. Right. And he's like, you can have a full-on conversation with him when he was the age of 10, a nice adult conversation. But with Felicity, she's...
She's what? What is she? Give us...
No, she's great.
But, there's a but.
But...
she's a snowflake.
Like, Seb is like, pretty good with his money.
Yeah.
Felicity's like, she has some and she has to spend it straight away.
Burn through it.
Just like my mother. And I'm like, my mum will take her out shopping and I'm like, stop it.
Stop spending.
Yeah, don't let her
Feed
get
the
like
beast.
you.
Yeah.
Where there's a Shein package every day to house.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm going off course. I'm going off course and she's 10.
She's 10.
No, but I'm making out as though she is a very good girl because I would not have naughty kids.
No kidding. Naughty kids wouldn't survive in your house. To be fair, at the end of the day, they're going to be respectful, and it'll be quite interesting, really, that you're probably going to make them both. I don't know if they grew up thinking that the 18th birthday is going to be a Porsche outside because you've bought it for them. It's not. It's going to be
a Fiat Punto.
Yeah, green, rusty, absolute shitbox.
Yeah.
And kind of come and work in your property thing, you'd probably have them with a paintbrush in their hand, starting at the bottom, working their way up.
Sebastian's already doing that.
Right. Because you've got to start somewhere. Because you learnt the value of money with hand-me-downs, and had to start somewhere. And it's a better grounding for people, right?
Yeah.
Because you're established now, nice big house, successful businesses, both of you, this, that, and the other. Unfortunately, I think a lot of families would bring them kids up, spoil them rotten with things that you didn't have.
And it's so hard not to.
I know. I know.
It's so hard not to.
Because you want them to give them everything because you didn't have it.
It's like Felicity's not got a mobile phone yet. And
at 10, right, okay.
Yeah,
well done.
I've said to both kids, you only get a mobile phone when you go into high school.
High school, okay.
And Felicity's friends got mobiles at 7, the age of 7.
Which is wrong, I'm going to say.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's
too
wrong.
Much exposure.
Yeah.
She stopped being kids too soon.
Yeah. So she's the only person in her class that doesn't have a mobile. So they've stuck. She
must get some grief for that.
She does, but
that's it. Not taking any shit.
You're
not changing your mind.
No, absolutely not. Because she had 2 friends over yesterday.
Yeah.
Felicity does hobby horsing.
Hobby.
Well. Yeah, she does just horse riding.
Yeah.
But she also does hobby horsing.
Right.
And you heard of that?
Is that
a horse on a stick?
Yes, I saw that and I thought you're beasting that child again, man. I'm not getting her a horse and actually giving her a broom handle to ride around on. I thought you were bullying your kids again on Facebook.
Anyway, she's got these friends to do it, and they were playing in the back garden.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they came in,
Yeah.
the other two friends were on the mobiles.
Sat there with their heads in screens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm absolutely adamant they don't do it until high school. And Seb was the same. He only got his in high school. And that's just so I can keep a track of them.
It's a brave approach.
Yeah.
It's the right approach.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because so many people now, they get to 4 and they put an iPad in front of them and they just ignore them, and then they wonder why they come out with, you know, their educations via TikTok, etc. And
I know.
they miss out on the childhood and they have the opinions of whatever comes through that screen.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you didn't let my phones.
No.
Do you know, I try and enforce that policy myself, or did try to do, and did manage it for a very long time. And, you know, even now, and probably, I don't. In fact, I probably feel like I'm in good company saying this, to be fair. But even now, one of ours who's she's 15, 15, and now the phone doesn't stay with her overnight. She's the only person in the school at 11 o'clock.
It's taken away.
Yep.
See, now I leave it with Sebastian because I know that he won't be on after 11 when I say.
Do you not think he's sneaking on there?
No, absolutely not.
Well, he's not brave enough to take you on.
No.
That's funny.
But he uses it for his alarm. So
For his what?
alarm.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, see, I
should really buy him an alarm,
I got that
shouldn't I?
excuse, so I bought her an alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I won't have it. And at the end of the day, I've kind of tested the theory because, you know, I run all the IT in the house and stuff like that, so I can see every device and I can see when the data's going through it. It's like, I went to bed at 11:30. You didn't? You went to bed at 2:30 in the morning. Boom, game over. I win. They hate the fact that I'm running the IT and that everything that they're doing is connected to the internet.
Yeah.
Control the internet, understand what's where, what websites run. This is what you're doing, right? You're stopping them that exposure, and I think that's commendable. Genuinely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Especially when it's brave enough when all the friends have got it. We had it when we were growing up with like Grand Theft Auto. Everyone had a Grand Theft Auto. Wasn't allowed anywhere near it because it is sex, drugs, rock and roll, shootings, this, that and the other. So, you know, we still got around it by going around to mate's house and playing Grand Theft Auto around at their house, but weren't allowed it in the house because it was just seen as awful. But, you know.
But it's so hard for the parenting for that.
Oh.
Any parent could just go, right, let me have an easy life. You go up, don't discipline them.
But you feel that strongly
so
about
much
not
harder.
having that phone?
Yeah.
Why?
Just gave that example about the hobby horsing situation.
Yeah.
If she had a phone, she wouldn't go out as much as she goes out now.
Yeah. So you think it's a case of
And
actually...
still now, even though Sebastian's got his phone, he's always out fishing. If he's not fishing, he's golfing. So you created an outdoorsy kid.
Yeah. I still say to both of my two now, look outside, look at the graphics.
Yeah.
I'm taking the piss slightly, because I'll tell you what's interesting. I actually heard a conversation the other day, and if my kids actually listen to this podcast, I probably might have to come and live at yours for a couple of months because I might get thrown out. But it's really odd because I actually said this to a couple of people and they said, "Oh yeah, I heard that," and I thought my kids were like a little bit special. Do you know what I mean? So I'm listening to one of my daughters in the car with a friend. And then I'm in a conversation. She goes, "Oh, look at this on Instagram. Do you buy?" And our daughter went, "I've been there." And now I'm listening to the conversation, and I'm like you, right? What are you talking about? I can't help but stick my nose in. And the wife always sort of says, you know, just ignore it. Just, kids, oh, you're 15. It's not an excuse to be a moron. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you have not been to Dubai. What are you talking about? Don't lie in my presence.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like you said before.
It's absolutely what you should do.
You have not been. And the answer, which was justified, which I was in shock of, well, I've seen it on Instagram, same thing. Right? And I thought, oh my God, she is special. But then her friend said, yeah, because I've been to Singapore.
Get lost.
This was the conversation,
No.
and I thought, these two kids are special, right? They need to go in the army or something similar. They're special. But they genuinely believed it. Now, I've said this to two of my friends, right, who in this industry, strangely, about their kids. Oh, yeah, we've had that. What do you mean? Because they've seen it online. They say, I've been there. That sounds like a mental illness to me.
Yeah.
You're just not right.
Yeah,
It's so far away from it. Or the other one was, you know, well, we landed on there, we transferred, we went, you never went out the airport. You transferred through that place. And you kind of
To be
think,
fair, I've said that.
yeah, but that's because we get bragging rights. We're adults, we can do that
but
sort of
I
stuff.
also said, I went to that airport.
Yeah, I've travelled via there.
I looked through the window.
Yeah. Looks nicer out there through passport control. But yeah, I think that's commendable, to be fair, the fact that you're keeping that phone away from them, because that's a tough gig.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, you probably ask, about 98% of parents haven't got the nuts for that conversation.
No. But
and it must be painful some days, really, to be fair.
It is. It's so hard. It's so hard. When people say it's so hard being a parent, it's so hard being a good parent.
Right. Well, it's on your definition of good, isn't it? Because as far as I'm concerned, a good parent is the one that's brave enough to keep that phone away from them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because
to make
it's so dangerous.
Pull them up on the little things. Mm-hmm. Like if Sebastian's always got his manners, and Felicity will miss it now and again, and it's actually pulling up on it. Because sometimes, I can't be bothered. Just, but no.
Yeah, this is why I have two girls that say sometimes, like, when we're at the dinner table, it's like living in Nazi Germany. It's like Auschwitz. That's because of me. It's because, I'm triggered, right? I'm the worst parent in the world, I think, because I'm triggered by use of a knife and fork correctly. Drives me nuts. If I see you stab a sausage, like half a sausage, like this long, and go, and you're not cutting it up, it just drives me.
Yeah.
It's just standard. You want them to grow up to be good people, and especially when you're a girl.
James is like that when we have Sunday roast.
Eat properly, use a knife and fork,
and put your knife and fork together when you're finished, and then you ask to leave the table.
Yeah,
it's only on a Sunday that though.
That's fine. That's fine. That's you know what? The putting the knife and fork together is just. I don't know. The basics of etiquette. That's a given
of everything.
Asking to leave the table.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you can't leave the table until we've all finished.
That's the rule. That's a house rule. And you know what? These values, you kind of hope that they'll get them and they'll become a standard because these values are disappearing at a worrying rate.
There's a lot that's disappearing.
I know, and it's not for the better. And the thing of it is because what they're seeing on them phones, because the phones, as far as I'm concerned, are pretty much the root of all evil. There's so much badness there. There's so much, isn't there?
Because I was thinking about how much I'm on my phone.
I know.
But I do everything on my phone.
Well, for us, I think, to be honest, I think it's your office in a box, right? And it is, and it's emails and it's communications, and then it's all the social media and all that other. But it is, this is a laptop now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James goes crazy. He's like, "Why you do everything on that phone? No wonder your eyes are bad."
No, into your eyes. That sounds like an old man, doesn't it? You got square eyes going on that phone.
I'm like,
but
all my passwords are set on here. All my business on here.
Yeah, and I think that's part of it. But I think that I think it's commendable, really, that to try and keep him away from it, because there's so many negatives, and you see the TikTok algorithm of you see something bad and because you spent 4 seconds on the software knows and you keep watching it. So dangerous for kids.
I know.
Did you do the same with Seb when you kept him away from till he was how old?
11. Went to school at 11. And also they wouldn't have it during the week.
No,
school. Went to school. They're not allowed technology.
Wow.
Of an evening.
It's a good idea. Make him see the world. Well, I see him fishing, and I thought, when I see your dad fishing with James, and I kind of think, where's that coming from? Because I didn't see him ever going fishing. No. Too slow, too boring, too whatever. But
do you know it's a rage for that?
Is it?
That age, yeah, they're all doing it. I mean, Sebastian is fully into it, and he's getting his mates into it as well. But yeah, there's quite a few at that age doing it.
It's nice to actually going out into the world and seeing what things look like, and because ultimately you want them to grow up as good people, right?
Because I know somebody who's got a child the same age as Seb.
Yeah, we won't tell anyone. Go on.
Oh God, yeah, this will be out here. But anyway, I'll not name names.
Don't. Love a bit of gossip.
He's same age as Seb.
Yeah.
And at the age, Seb just turned 13, but at 12, he was drinking alcohol and vaping around the street.
At 12?
At 12, man. But apparently, there's no way they're going to hear this.
There's what?
There's no way that they'll hear this podcast. But apparently, I heard.
On the grapevine?
Yeah. That when they do go to parties, garden parties, they let him have a drink.
What the parents do?
Mm-hmm.
They let him have a drink?
At 12.
Because they're not. What? There's a legal limit, isn't there? Isn't it 13 where you can have a drink with your parents?
Is it?
I think
it was about 15, 16.
No. You can have a drink with your parents, like with a meal under law in your house or whatever. You can't be served by
subject. That was the wrong word. You see, this is the menopause.
Subject them to alcohol.
Yeah, that's the right word, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's such an early age.
I think
when you've got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And I've said to Sebastian, listen, don't even think about it before the age of 16. And when you do it with us.
Yeah, right, because a lot of people go down that road, right? And it was the same as like, I can remember one of my mates when he was at school and he got caught smoking. So his dad made him smoke the whole deck.
Yeah.
It was green and threw up and it was a car crash. My dad did the same with me with cigars. I was really ill. I stole a cigar because I wanted to try it and of course got caught.
Does
so I had to
look
drink.
Cool though, doesn't it?
It did look cool, but I had to then smoke 5 Havanas on the run, and violently ill didn't even come close. And there was no forgiveness there, absolutely none. But it was completely justified, to be honest.
Mm.
So, to close, because I feel like we could talk about family, the menopause, the whole thing. We could do a complete series on it.
Yeah.
Because I feel there's a lot more in there with you that is worth hearing from your experiences that people would benefit from. Yeah. And I mean that respectfully, by the way.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I've got some 3 random questions just to wrap us up, right? And they're designed to be easy, medium, hard. Okay? Mm-hmm. And they're hard. And they weren't hard for James. James just ran through them like a freight train, of course he does. So, your starter for 1. What is your proudest moment?
People say, giving birth to the kids, but my proudest moment would probably be...
That's water being poured, by the way, for the benefit of the tape, not somebody urinating.
Perfect timing.
Can we not? Get out.
James, you're so unprofessional. Get out.
I need water, man. We've got to hydrate.
Oh, dear. Proudest moment. It's not having your kids.
It's becoming a company director.
Is it? For the
Create,
property game?
Having my own business.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I never thought I would. My GCSEs were like D. I wasn't even good enough for a D.
Oh, right. Ungraded.
G's.
Do you get G's?
Yeah. G.
I thought it was like
Don't
D.
you take that G away from me.
And that was in geography. So company director, a success in your own right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never would have thought I'd have been a company director and own my own company. Never. Successful company. Might I add.
Question number 2. Do uncomfortable situations bring out the best or the worst in you? Yeah.
I am absolutely fine with uncomfortable situations.
So here's the serious one. I would dig deep with this.
Oh, gosh.
And you can't, and I said this caveat to James, right, when I did this podcast, you can't just deflect and say, nothing, right? You've got to give an answer, right?
Okay.
What are you missing most in your life?
Oh, my God.
What's missing? It doesn't need to be money. It can be people. It can be situations. It can be...
I'm very, very happy.
I know, but there's always something missing.
Is there, though? Is there always something missing?
Well, if you didn't have something missing, what would you strive for next? I mean, you could be missing another 20 properties and say, that's it, I'm just missing more
Oh, I'm not
growth.
missing them.
You know?
No.
So
They'll come when they come.
Okay, so what's missing?
Where's the door?
Dig deep. You know the answer to this. I know what your answer to this is. But
do you?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
What about ending the menopause journey?
Oh, right. What's missing is... Yeah, but
What's missing is the end.
So I can say, like, oh, my God, a perfectly good back that I don't have to have daily struggles with.
Your back's bad as well?
Oh, yeah, from a car accident.
Oh, yeah, you had that years ago, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, I had a massive twinge today. And I'm thinking, oh, shit, I can't get on with my day today.
Is that like nerve damage type thing?
Yeah, it's scoliosis or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's missing for you is health.
Yes.
consistent
yeah,
health.
Yeah. But then again, when I say that, a lot of people are a lot worse off.
So you feel guilty for saying that.
Yes.
Even though if you had a
Yes.
box tick, you'd be like an
Yeah.
MOT failure at
Yeah,
most
yeah.
places because you've got all these things
Yeah.
kind of going on.
Yeah.
But because you're a warrior,
Mm-hmm.
you just smash it and you feel guilty for feeling.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I booked a concert yesterday.
Yeah.
The anxiety of it, of not having a chair to sit down because it's an all-day festival.
Right.
Because I know my back will be so bad.
It's a continual battle, isn't it?
Oh, every day.
And if I said to you, give me one word that makes you fight that battle every day, one word, what would it be?
I can't not fight it. I've got kids. It's the kids.
Right.
It's, you know, it's just...
Responsibility.
There we go. Responsibility. And I think if you didn't have that and you just... And I sat down all day and every day I'd just get overweight, not getting the exercise, and then letting the illness beat me.
Right. Mm-hmm. Because you like winning a lot.
Yeah.
And that's the motivator.
Absolutely, yeah.
Winning.
Yeah.
Similar answer to the previous podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, very. Yeah. Right. Chrissie Weston, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing here and there.
I was just thinking that.
Nothing major, to be fair, but you know what? You stayed true to yourself, but
Yeah.
you were always going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really grateful.
It was delightful. Thank you very much for making me feel comfortable.
No problem.
Cross